And a very good evening to all my viewers out there. It is right now Sunday, January 26, 2020. It's 12:30 a.m. and we're here at Angrignon Metro Station. And decided I'm going to do maybe a little walking video around here tonight. So we'll head out to the terminus. As you can see, we have construction going on. That's because they're going to be installing elevators here at Angrignon Metro Station soon. So we'll head outside. And yeah, here of course is Angrignon bus terminus. Weather tonight is wet snow. The last time I filmed here, there was that big snowstorm going on. So, by the way, this caban here is no longer in service. This used to be for the EXO buses to buy tickets, but they relocated inside Angrignon Metro Station to the service ticket booth, and they merged everything together. STM tickets, EXO tickets. And the reason they have EXO tickets here is because over there is the Chateauguay and the Valleyfield and the Ormstown buses in that section over there. And that's because we're right near the Mercier Bridge, of course. And there's a nice look at a 4000 bus, 40047. Comparing that to a 2900 series right beside it. And you can see the difference in the roof. Like I said, there's our modern hybrid bus. There's our 2900 series right beside it. And I've been talking to other fellow YouTubers and transit enthusiasts, and getting mixed reactions on the new hybrids. Oh, by the way, there's an EXO Chateauguay bus leaving. So yeah, I'm getting mixed reviews on those new hybrids, and that's because, well, first of all, the seats inside are those light blue seats. I personally like them, but I can see why some people find them uncomfortable. They are a little bit slippery. I mean, you compare the seats on the hybrid buses compared to the GM New Looks, and you can see why some people would complain. I mean, the GM New Look seats were literally cushions. And then we got to the classic buses, which were cushions, kind of cushiony, but not that cushiony. But then that lasted up until the 2900 series in 2009. And then once the 2900 series came, the late 2900 series, that's when the seats started going from a bit of cushion to just plastic. Without any cushion on it at all, hardly. And then I think it was the 39 or the 3700 hybrid buses, where the seats were even more harder, more solid. So it seems the seats have definitely gotten less comfortable over the years. And yeah, I started off with a very cushiony seat in the GM New Looks, which are from the 80s, 90s. The classics had decent seats, which lasted all the way up to, like I said, the 2900 series in 2009. And then you got barely any cushion on them. It was a nice felt, soft surface, but then they got rid of those, and it's just a plastic surface now. But anyways, the other thing about the 4000 series hybrids is the fact that the interior is the same as the 3900 from last year, 2019. But the roof is different, and yeah, more or less it's the exterior that's different. But my review is I like them. You know, there's no perfect bus, but I personally like them. I'm comfortable in them, and I'm seeing a lot of them on the roads lately, which means the 2200 and the 2300 series buses will soon be probably pulled off the road. And those are from 2002, 2003. They're the oldest buses on the network now. Anyways, so just a little bit of bus talk there. What we're gonna do tonight, maybe we'll walk around here and head maybe to Monk Metro from here. Might as well do a walking video in between two metro stations. Like I said, they're putting in elevators here at Angrignon. They should be installed within the next couple of years. And I think we're in Villemard, by the way. We're on the border between Villemard and LaSalle. And this is Lamont Street. But we'll take another street down here. And this is Des Trinitaires Street. And we're walking kind of in the south direction right now. Like I said, the streets around here are kind of weird the way their directions are. And a nice snowy night tonight. Like I said, wet snow coming down. I'd say it's about -1 right now. Fairly mild. And I fell asleep earlier. It was around, 5 o'clock, and I woke up around 10. And now I'm wide awake. Which I don't really like because it screws around with my sleep schedule. As you may or may not know, I get up around 7, 8 o'clock each weekday. Work is from around 9 to 5. And yeah, I try to keep a schedule, but I think like a lot of people, I like sleeping in on weekends. And staying out late, or staying up late I should say. Here's La Croix. Maybe we'll go down this street here. And you can see some people still got their Christmas lights up. There's that hybrid bus now leaving. Has a high whining pitch to the engine, I find, those 4000 series. Yeah, I'll take some alleyways too. The only thing I want to keep an eye on, of course, is the precipitation. I mean, if it starts raining, because they're saying the snow could turn to rain, especially when it's in this wet form, might not be good for the phone, but we shall see. And I noticed it's starting to get a little bit wetter, the snow. And they're saying it's going to be, like I said, between rain, snow, freezing rain, all this weekend. Or at least tonight and tomorrow. And you can see what I mean. My lens gets easily wet when I'm filming in this kind of precipitation. But it comes with the territory. I just have to clean it with a tissue from time to time. No big deal. I like that shade of blue. Toyota Corolla. Alright, so we'll continue walking down some alleyways. And then maybe at the next street here we'll turn. Like I said, we'll walk to Monk Metro Station. Very wet flurries right now falling. And there's a certain point where the snow's so wet it comes down as snow, but once it hits your jacket, it basically your jacket absorbs it like rain because it's so wet. That's how it is right now. But hopefully the snow that we have on the ground and the parks and stuff will last. Like I said, it is winter after all. And I'm still waiting for the big 25 plus centimeter snowstorm this winter. And we had a 20 centimeter one the other week. But still waiting for the big one we get every year. Okay, so we'll go down here. Not sure what street this is, but we'll find out. when I get to the next cross street, which I think is a lard. And we'll go down another street, why not? Like I said, sometimes it's good to go down side streets. Gives you a different perspective of the neighborhood. Now, the video I'm filming right now is in the best quality, so I've been noticing some of my videos lately have been a bit jittery. But I've noticed other YouTubers as well have that issue. And I think it's just the nature of the camera or the phone. Nothing's perfect, but this setting seems to help a little bit. The only thing is it's a larger file. It takes longer to upload, but it's worth it. I always go for quality when it comes to videos. I try at least. I know it's not always possible. So this is Mazarin Street, I believe it says. Mazarin. Alright, so we'll turn up here. And yeah, eventually we'll get to Monk. I'd say it's about between 5 to 10 minutes away from us here. As you can see, even the streets are getting covered in snow tonight. Take an alleyway, why not? Now, tomorrow the weather, like I said, doesn't look too good, but I'm planning on doing a walking video. It's a request I got from one of my viewers, George, who lives in Edmonton. He wants me to do a walk of the Norwick neighborhood. And I know one of my fellow YouTubers, German Korb, recently did a walking video as well. That looks like a dead-end alleyway. Yeah, he did a walking video of the Norwick neighborhood in Saint Laurent, which was wartime housing, and they had the old Canadair employees that used to live around there, and that should be an interesting walking video. But you know, I want it to be a decent day, so it looks decent. I was aiming for this weekend, but as you can see, the weather not really cooperating. But like I said, we'll see tomorrow. There's a CN vehicle. Interesting. Does it have the rail wheels on it? Can't tell. Don't think so. I hear an airplane at high altitude somewhere. You know, I got to agree with some others out there when it comes to vehicles. I mean, people, they always have black or white cars. But I like a little color, whether it's green or blue. Like this one's decent. But it does get kind of boring seeing black, white, gray. But everybody has their own taste. Alright, so I believe we're coming up to a lard. Decent snowfall tonight. Nice little house here. Like I said, later this year, probably in the summertime, I'm going to start a new series of videos where I'm going to walk between each metro station. And I think that will cover a lot of neighborhoods. Hence why I had the idea to do it. I'll probably start off with one like this, Angrignon to Monk, and then another day I'll do Monk to Jolicoeur, another day Jolicoeur to Verdun metro station, and on and on. I like that blue there, that greenish bluish. And time to wipe the lens again. Yeah, if you don't live in an area where there's a lot of snow, these are called tempos. They're basically shelters for your vehicle, kind of like a temporary garage. You see them all out a lot here in the Great North Canada. I'm surprised there's quite a few Christmas lights still out. Alright, so we're coming up to a busier street now. Which, like I said, is, I believe, Allard. Yes, it is Allard. And Monk Metro is coming up very shortly. Look at that light pollution, that's something else. And of course, when you have wet snow like this, it's very slushy as well. We could take a little alleyway here, why not? Quiet night for a Saturday. Mind you, we are in a quiet part of Montreal. Somewhat. Nice little pool. And as always, subscribe to my channel, leave comments, and hit the little bell for notifications. Alright, so here we are on a large street. This is a little library thing that they put out sometimes. And you go in there and there's books. And people can put books in there and take books. Interesting concept. And they're all over the place. Alrighty, so we are here on Allard and Dumas Street, I believe. Dumas. This is the street we're on right now. And there's Diallo Burger, the famous Diallo Burger. And I've personally tried that, and let me tell you, it is good. But I think with everything else, certain things in time lose their originality. I heard it's the same with Schwartz smoked meat. Apparently it's lost its originality too. $12 roses for $17.99. Alrighty, so the Monk Metro is about 2 or 3 blocks away. And this kind of gives you an idea what my new series of videos is going to be like, walking between each metro station. And as always, if you have any personal requests for videos or topics for me to film, I know the weather's not that great right now. I'm still waiting to get a snow removal, a whole snow removal operation. I get little pieces of it here and there, but I'm trying to... I know there's an app that tells you where the snow removal operations are. It's usually used for people so they know where to park during the snow removal operation. But next time there's a big snowfall, I might use that app and see where the snow removal operations are scheduled, and just maybe go around that neighborhood and wait. Still coming down as snow. And it's a blue fire hydrant. That's specifically for the metro. Whenever you see a blue fire hydrant in Montreal, it's usually for the metro system, Oh, look at this. I hear a siren going off in that bank and there's a red light flashing. Yeah. Interesting, interesting. Here, and the temperature, like I said, decent temperature tonight too, about -1. Not too bad. What street is this? Hamilton. Another well-known street in the area, Hamilton Street. Named, of course, probably after Hamilton, Ontario. Alright, and yeah, Monk Metro's coming up. Another block here. I see the sign. Interesting, these little islands, these green islands they put on the streets where it says there, do not remove snow, basically, and it's a vegetation zone. So in the summer, if you come back here, you'll see that they plant flowers and whatnot. There's the Metro Monk Center Medical. More Christmas lights. Although, you know, the white lights, not always Christmas lights. Just like on Canada Day, you see sometimes there's red Christmas lights out, but they're not necessarily for Christmas or for, you know, different holidays. Even Saint Jean Baptiste Day, I sometimes see blue lights out. So, of course, Halloween, you see the orange ones. But the white ones, I think, are just decorative. They're all year round lights, like this one here in this restaurant. There, of course, is the Couche-Tard, which I believe, I had mentioned this in a previous video when I walked around here. Couche-Tard, I believe, is the Quebec version of 7-Eleven. It has that owl on it. Alright, so here we are at Monk Metro Station, which I filmed the other day, did a video of the actual metro station, so I don't need to do that again. But we'll go inside for a second. And yeah, like I said, I'm pretty wide awake right now, but time is it's 12:53 a.m., almost 1 o'clock in the morning, so probably start heading back to base, aka home. And yeah, alright, so have a good night, everybody, and more videos to come. See y'all soon.